Welcome back to comprehension solving sessions. Today we are taking 21st question from 2023 paper. So we'll read the question as usual. Which one of the following statement best reflects the most logical and rational implication conveyed by the passage? A. Arbitrary curbs on vehicle to reduce pollution or difficult to implement. So arbitrary curbs, these are difficult to implement. Why? The reason is to reduce the pollution. It is difficult is what they're saying. Okay. So B. Knee jerk reaction cannot solve the problem of a pollution, but an evidence based approach will be more effective. They are saying one, see, reactionary solution will not solve. Okay, but evidence based will solve. So they are saying two options here. Okay, option C. AV penalty should be enforced on those driving without periodic pollution test. So they are talking about penalty, that too heavy penalty. D. In the absence of laws to deal with the problem of a pollution, the administration tend to make arbitrary decision. Why they make arbitrary decision is what they are kind of explaining. It is because of lack of laws or absence of laws. So we'll read the passage now. To tackle the problem of pollution in cities, policymakers think that drastic actions like temporary use of odd even number scheme for vehicle, closing schools, factories, construction activities, and banning the use of certain type of vehicle are a way forward. Even then, the air is not clean. So we are doing some random things. Still, it is not clean, is what they are saying. Vehicles more than 15 years old comprise 1% of the total, and taking them off the road will not make any difference. So if you take out the just old vehicle, which is like just 1%, will not make any difference. Like they are saying, these are not reasonable. Banning certain fuels and car types arbitrarily, randomly, if you are doing it, is not proper. So just banning old vehicles or just banning some kind of fuel based vehicle is not a good thing, is what they are saying. It will not solve the solution, or it will be not the solution. Diesel engines produce more PM 2.5 and less carbon dioxide than petrol or CNG engines. So here they are saying diesel engine will produce more PM 2.5, not the carbon dioxide, compared to petrol and the CNG, is what they are saying comparatively. Okay. On the other hand, both diesel and CNG engines produce more NOx, nitrous oxides, than petrol engine. So they are also comparing how CNG, compressed natural gas vehicles, or diesel vehicles will produce more NOx. They are saying detailing. No one has measured the amount of NOx that CNG engines are emitting, but no one measured it. Arbitrarily bans on vehicles that have passed mandated fitness test and periodic pollution test are unfair. This arbitrary kind of thing is not good. It is not good, they are saying. What is needed is the scientific and reliable information about the source of pollutants on a continuing basis. So what is needed? This is not needed. What is needed? We have to go objectivity. We have to go for objectivity or scientific ways. So, and the technology that will work to reduce the pollution from them. So they were saying, see, you till here they were saying, if you are doing something arbitrarily, that is not going to work. This is what they were explaining. And they told some objectives here for diesel, CNG, petrol, and then they told which is correct, which is not correct. Now we'll see the options. So arbitrary curbs on vehicle to reduce pollution are difficult to implement. They were not saying about difficulty of implementing. They were saying it is not correct. You are implementing, but it is not correct. Option B. Knee-jerk reaction cannot solve the problem of a pollution, but an evidence base. That's what they are saying. They were saying this will work and this won't work. That's how they were explaining. Maybe this might be right. So option C. A heavy penalty. They didn't talk. Okay. In the absence of laws, they didn't say there are no laws and all. Okay. So laws they didn't talk. Administration they didn't talk. So this is also wrong. So here we can prefer going for option B.